Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and last episode we did a little bit more work over in this section over here. So this is sort of like our Ender IO section at the moment. We obviously made these silicon creators in the second last episode. And so currently we're at, what, 60k silicon? It's still pretty good. It's some nice passive generation. What about sand? Sand, we have about 100k, so we're getting a lot more sand than we're using. Not so much gravel. Gravel, we're at sort of like 15k. That might even be dropping ever so slowly. But yeah, 100k sand, that's pretty good. I think part of that is because this guy's sometimes giving us like... Oh, actually, we're out of the grindstone bowl. So that's going to drop soon as well. Oh, we're actually completely out of it. Okay, well, last episode, we set up these alloy smelters to what I thought was automation. As you can see, it's not quite the case. Now, what I really thought we nailed it with the router. I'm still skeptical as to whether it should work or not. But what we're trying to do is have it so that we can have multiple alloy smelters, and if we order multiple of the same item, it will spread it out evenly. Now, the problem is obviously that there's 3 ingredients for each type of, or for most of these things, it's like multiple ingredients. And so splitting that up is difficult. As you can see, it's kind of not worked. In hindsight, I have a brand new idea. It's actually phenomenal. Oh, no, it's not phenomenal. No, it's not. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm trying to figure this one out. Yeah. Oh, man, it's so annoying. It's genuinely so annoying. Because I thought this was it. I thought this had nailed it. But as you can see, I mean, it clearly hasn't if we're still having problems. I think part of our problem is the rate at which stuff is placed into this chest. It's possibly a little bit too quick. So yeah, okay. I really thought this thing was going to be perfectly fine and we wouldn't have to worry about it, and yet here we are. That's the max amount of speed upgrades as far as I know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. If we search upgrades... Actually, you know what? I think there is a stack upgrade, but I don't think we want to move a stack. We do want it to do one at a time. As... it allegedly has been. Oh my god. Come on, man. I really thought we nailed it. Alright. So what's the problem? The problem is... I think I do know the problem. I think the problem is that obsidian is shared by multiple recipes in Ender IO. If we go over to the alloy smelter, I can sort of give an example. It's used in the end steel and the dark steel. And I'm guessing that's just the problem here, because if we look, I think we've got end steel sitting around as well as dark steel in here. And so they're wanting to go with the obsidian, but instead the iron's jumped in. Whereas obviously these ones were meant to be separate then. Ah, man. So how do we solve that? Great question. Phenomenal question. Obsidian is sitting with nothing. And then we've got the other 2 ingredients. So like the coal and the gold or whatever, and then the iron and the... I don't know, whatever the other one is. I think? Wait, hold the phone. I may have tracked down the problem. So obsidian gets paired with end steel and dark steel, coal dust, iron. So this has the coal dust and dark steel. Coal dust and dark steel. Yeah, that's what we want. And then this should be the end stone and the iron. Okay. Well, that seems fine then. We did that, what I would assume is correctly. I really didn't want to do this to you guys. I didn't want to start with what we just assumingly finished off. Let me cancel it again. Let me... Oh, God. Hold on. Alright, I do have another idea. What if we link up both of our readers? Because currently we've got it set so that if this inventory is not empty, you know, then let the stuff out. I reckon we might be able to have both of these guys going, if that makes sense. So, in other words, if this guy's empty and the chest... then go for it. How does that sound? That should work. My only problem is that it's not going to be pretty. So in here, what do we have? Inventory not empty for both of these. So if both inventories not empty, output a redstone signal is, I believe, how we've got this set up, because we've got it like we've got this guy set up to be redstone signal locks the auto crafting. Okay. I could set this to pulse, I think. Pulse inserts next set. That should work. Let's go ahead and do and. And so what this should be is if inventory not empty and this inventory is not empty, do the thing. we will obviously now need a variable store. So let's grab one. Go ahead and chuck in there. He'll get those two. And this guy will get this. And let's reset everything else. Oh, man, if this doesn't work, I might just try to get it to work off camera and then come back to you with whatever the solution is, because it's painful at this point. Yeah, you know what? Because some of these... Oh, yeah, I've got it. I've actually got it, and I understand the problem now. I was just about to put it together, and I realized. So when we're crafting something, for example, crafting the end steel, there's obsidian in that smelter. And then what's happening is when the order for the other recipe comes in, for that, where is it? For the dark steel, it attempts to send the obsidian, and it goes, oh, hey, I found a spot for you. And it places it in there. We don't want that to happen at all. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. That throws a problem. We're going to have to do it separately, I think. Which is honestly, like, that's not that big a deal. I think we'll just have to do that separately. I think that's fine. We'll take out one of the recipes, for example, the end steel, and we'll just do that in a separate row of smelters. It took me too long to realize this. I'll be honest, but yeah, I think that's just the smarter option. I don't know why I was so set in having all the recipes in this one chain. I mean, obviously that's more convenient, but it's just too much effort, I think. It's not worth the effort, I should say. That's probably a better explanation there. All right, well, here we go. We'll try to hook this up. So am I now attempting to do an identical setup here? That sounds horrible. Do I need to now? I don't think I need to now, right? Because all the items, it'll just sort itself. Now we'll leave it as it is. Let's double check that works. So if I search steel, dark steel, and I order 10, is that going to work? Is he able to put that together? I think he's got to make some coal dust, so that might take a little while, but I guess we'll check back in on that in a second. All right, cables. All right, I'll hook this. Yeah, here he goes. Everything's up so far. Equal amounts in every single one. Yeah, cool. Sounds good to me. All right, nice. I will attempt to replicate this design then. You know what, actually? I keep jumping back in here. We won't do that. I have a far better idea that involves less work for me and isn't even as good later on. We're going to go into these guys. I only need to go into these two. We're going to get rid of the dark steel from this guy, and we're going to get rid of the end stone from this guy, right? And we'll place them back in. Oh no, we still will, right? Hold on. hold on. No, that's fine. Yeah. That's perfectly fine. No, that's not fine. No, that's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem. Okay, don't worry. I was gonna just try to add multiple distributors, but then we'd still run into that exact same obsidian problem. Yeah, my bad. Okay, well, I'll be back. I'll sheepishly be back. Alright, I think I have got all of them, so they can go in there. We're pretty much done then, I imagine. Chuck this guy in here. Oh, he's just already doing stuff. Great. Cool. We'll put the speed upgrades in soon. These guys, they're going to need the Octa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Awesome. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everything's working? Everything's worked? Yeah? Sweet. Everything extracted? Everything's gone? Cool. So then this guy is going to go ahead and get some speed upgrades. And then we should still be in action. Cool. And it is pretty good having our end steel done separately. I think it would be beneficial to have that steel done separately as well. Because we obviously need that steel for the end steel, sure. But we're making these grind bowls pretty much non-stop. So these guys are going to be running pretty much non-stop. Alright, they're getting power. That should be fine. Everything here should work then. I don't think I need to time it because it'll all be the same recipe. We don't need to do any integrated dynamics. And that guy's good to go. Okay. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, job is done. Wonderful. Yay. Hooray. We're all happy. Everyone's in a great mood. Okay. Now that means that this guy here no longer needs to be here. He can be picked up. And that is good. Cool. I can add him over here. And that should be fine as long as I sort of catch it before it breaks. But what I should be able to do is I can place this guy here, disconnect him, set him up to extract, and do all that. Yeah, I'll hook this guy up real quick. And then we'll jump into whatever we're actually meant to be doing today. all I should need to do is add that to every single one. And they should all now work. That should be all that is required. And I guess we'll see that later. Cool. Okay, so in terms of these guys, they still do not have grind balls. If I search the grind ball and I attempt to order, I don't know, 1,000, it says we can. I'm going to click it. And so then these guys should roar to life. Now, there'll obviously be a lot of that coal dust needing to be made, but at the very least, some of this should begin. And so it has. Now, I mean, it's already broken, isn't it? Like, what's going on here? Where's my missing obsidian? Oh, it's still in the chest. So I think it does catch up, but that's obviously a bit of a problem that we still have. That's fine then. We can make that happen. I am a little bit confused though how is breaking, because this guy's set to pulse inserts next set. He is pulsing like crazy, I guess. But it should be and. Is it not and? Do I need to do like both? Is and not what I think it is? If I search and, we have and, which I thought would be and. I'm pretty sure that's what I want. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Yeah. Because if this is empty and this is empty, output redstone. Maybe it's happening for that split second and that counts. That could be true. Maybe I need to just give this guy a little, just a short delay. You know what I mean? Because like that shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening at all. We need a, oh, I didn't even save it. Let's save that and see if we get something happening. Okay. Cool. The 5-tick delay seems to be what we want. That seems to be pretty fair with how things are moving. In terms of these, none of them are overflowing. Cool. I'm happy. I'll say good. Okay. Awesome. So as a result, that should obviously mean that we should start getting grind balls into some of these. I'm not sure where they'll go once they're... Oh, I guess these guys are filling up. Cool. So this guy is going to fill up with about 1,000 of them, which means I probably want about 3,000 just to... I'm just sort of ordering these to get the first initial like burst through. And then when we get down to obviously like this section over here. What's this? This just has... Oh, it's empty, I think. But then it should hopefully be able to order the extra bits. You know what I mean? Just to push it over that extra edge. We'll see. Either way, cool. Awesome, that's happening. Now, what do we want to do? Well, one thing we did start doing, and I thought it was a pretty good solution, but you guys, of course, are attempting to one-up me. So, occasionally we need to send stuff back to our base, right? I'll set up something that's automated, like this stuff over here, for example, and let's say we just wanted to send all of the honeycombs back to the base. What that would usually consist of is me either bringing the network over and setting up an importer, or entangling the block over there. So what I did is I went ahead and I got an entangled binder that is bound to a chest that is hooked up to an importer. So this guy's always, I can take him out, slap him on an entangled block, and then I know that that entangled block is going to send stuff back to the base. And that's pretty cool. I still think that's pretty nice, and that should work. You guys, however, specifically Urban Leet, suggested the dim storage chest. Now, I've had this suggested quite a few times, so I figure I should probably give it its due stream diligence, as we'll say here. And so it is called a dimensional chest, but it's from dim storage. That's why I was sort of typing it a bit weird there. So this guy. Now, it looks scary, but allegedly the recipe isn't actually that bad. It's sort of more just... It looks scarier than it is. By the way, our contraption doesn't exist. I've lost it in between transitioning the server. I don't know how that took place, but it's no longer with us. So I might have to try and recover that at a later date. Which also does concern me because in theory, we're out of logs now. But we've got 1.8k somewhere. I guess, yeah, we're importing it. But, we don't have any new logs, so that's a problem. We'll sort it out at a later date. Alright, so patterns. Let's make a dim storage chest. Because if this guy's cheap and easy to get, then it probably is easier just slapping down the chest rather than doing the entangled blocks. Or at least, we'll see. We'll see if that is the case. So we need both of these things. Dimensional walls are going to cost us an ender pearl. and obviously some iron and whatnot. And dimensional cores are iron and another little thing. And this thing is just some diamonds and some iron. So relatively cheap. It's all just simple crafting recipes. There's no smelting involved, which is nice. That's alternate 2, or at least for us, 2 entangled blocks, which would cost us a lot more ender pearls, I believe. Obviously some unobtainium and some obsidian, a little bit of blaze. Probably more expensive, I guess. But on the flip side, like, we've got a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? But on the flip side of that, we've got a lot of iron. You know? So the other one isn't too big of a worry either. Alright, so let's have a look. Dimensional chest. I'm going to get 2 of them for now. They craft pretty quick. We'll grab an importer, because that's obviously important. If it was a slow craft, it might not be as worth it. I'm trying to sell it to myself. Because I've obviously got the other thing set up, so it's sort of like, we're adding an extra step, you know, adding an extra job. But if it can do things fast, we'll do it, I guess. So, here it is. Dimensional chest frequency 1. I can open it. Here it is. We have over here the config. So, I'm obviously in a world by myself, so I can just leave it as a public. If I ever wanted to change that, you just click it, and I can just change the name to make it my own thing. I'm going to leave it public, because that'll obviously make it a little bit easier for me in terms of I can just slap this guy down, and he's good to go. And that's pretty good. And then obviously there's the frequency. So currently, we'll leave him as he is. I don't need to lock him. That's it, allegedly. Oh, it has it. Oh. Guys, that's all you had to say. If you wanted me to use it, all you had to say was that there's a beautiful 3D texture. A little animation texture. Oh, that's fun. Oh, how cool. Okay, so this guy should just take care of things. That should be it. He's good. If I chuck in entangled blocks, they go. Cool. So then, this is my new thing. I just order dimensional chests, and I just place them down. So I go like, I'm over here. I place this, open it up, chuck in redstone, it's gone. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sweet. I don't need to right click it with a wrench. I don't need to do anything else. Nice. In fact, what I could do is if I grab this base chest entangler out, I don't need that anymore. Sure. We're going to go in here and go dimensional chests. I'm going to order 63 of them. You know, get us a stack. See how long that takes to craft. Very, very quick. That is nice. So we'll grab these out. Obviously, this guy's frequency 1, whatever. These ones are fine. I should be... I thought I was going to be able to hide this in my tool belt. But I allegedly cannot. Okay. Hear me out. There still might be a workaround. If I grab a dank... You ready? If we just make a good old-fashioned dank. Just a run-of-the-mill tier 1 dank. And dank item level 1 cannot open dank inventory level 6. Well, I don't want to open up level 6. This is level 6. Cool. I want to open up this one. Do I have to... Huh? Dank item... What? Dank item level 1 cannot open dank inventory level 6. I don't want you to. That's the beauty of it. I don't actually want you to open the other thing. Okay. Oh. I see a problem. Copies frequency to other danks. Only works on the same tier. So I've got the wrong dank. Do I need to make a second dank? Is that what we're thinking? Because obviously I've moved the world around, so I'm guessing maybe that's a problem. If I grab you, what are you? He doesn't have an inventory. But now he does. Level 3. You know what it is? I know what's happening here. Because obviously I was playing on a server, I think this is other people's danks that I'm opening that I shouldn't be having access to. We'll probably store them. Just, I don't know. Why not? So this is my dank. I mean, I guess it looks like it's my dank. So we'll keep our level 6 dank over there. And I'll keep making danks until we're good. Let's go, planks and just, I guess, order a bunch. Guys, there was not that many of you playing on the server. How many danks did you make? Jesus, look how many danks I got in here. There was probably like 5 people on that server. Who's doubling up with the danks? And for what? What are you storing in them? Nothing. Oh, this is that's a pretty good dank to have. Nice little create dank. Good to have on you. What is this? This is someone's whole base I've got just in my backpack here. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I'll dispose of them at some point. You'll have to take my word for it. I think we've got all the stuff that's in those anyway, so there wouldn't really be anything to take. But if we put dimensional chests in there... Oh, I can't even store away the dank. I had planned to store the dank in my tool belt and then use it as, a thing to place tools. Okay, well, that doesn't really work. Alright. Okay. What's this solution then? How do I do this? If I have a bundle, I don't believe that works. I don't think you can place stuff with the bundle. Oh, you can throw stuff though. I mean, that's an option. Okay. Alright. Alright, you know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll just store the chest now. I give up. I'm sorry. I give up. Okay, so what are we doing? What's the plan? Well, you know what? I didn't really have a plan, to be honest. I was just hoping that the plan would fall into my lap. And it did. Because I was thinking, oh, you know what? As I was flying over this, I'm like, oh, I really should do something about this. And then I was like, oh, we need to make it useless. So we need to automate soul sand. Now, in terms of soul sand, all we needed was sand. So we've got sand taken care of. That exists. Now what we need to do is work on our bulk haunting. So over here, currently we've got... It's a pretty annoying setup. We're using exporters and detectors, and it's... I'll be honest, it's messy. It's messy. What I need to do is replace this with crafters, and so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip this up, and we're just going to turn it into a crafter. That will go facing the other way. I guess I can just pick this guy up, place the crafter there. Perfect. So this crafter will have a few haunting recipes. For example, it will have this recipe here. Dirt in this... Wait, what? What's that? Soul soil. Oh, soul soil. No, sorry. Soul sand. That makes sense. So we would like this recipe. And I would like it to be a stack for a stack. That should work. So we'll take that. Beautiful. And so this recipe will exist there. I will then go into the importer and I will order at least 2 of these guys. That should be fine. Put that away. Pick up this. That might make a little bit of a mess. Let's actually grab our proper dank back. There we go. Boom. Oh, boom. That should be fine. Hold on. I've got a very messy inventory. I do apologize. So the import will go here. Cool. The only thing I'll have to do is possibly do a whitelist where I just say, hey, you can take out soul sand. That's your job. That's all you do. And there it is. That's all he does. So if I go in here and I search for soul sand, I should be able to order a stack. And it should place the stack on there, as you can see. And then when it's done, it should be removed. While this is happening, I don't believe we've got this chunk loaded, or else I would have a lot less soul sand in my inventory. Or I really do need the skulls to go in last. Now, I obviously could, using integrated dynamics, be like, hey, you cannot place the last skull if there's not 4 soul sands there. But I don't think that's necessarily easy to do. And so I think the solution is just to break one of the skulls for now. You know what? We need to make it smarter. I can't be manually coming in here breaking things. So I have a better idea. We're going to get a destructor. Just a normal one. It doesn't need to be fancy. And we'll have this guy. Yeah, you know what? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I've done it. I've only gone and done it. Hold on. All I need is a detector. Ready? Oh, this is amazing. And I just need to place the detector on the side of, say, this guy. So I'll break this, and I will place the detector on the side of it. Here. So it's connected. This guy here is going to only work with a redstone signal. Okay? And so what we'll do, I've clearly got to go around from a different side. That's fine. Oh, don't get sucked in. We'll break this guy. Oh my God. Can I break it from up here? It's going to be a lot faster. All right, perfect. That should still place. We're going to have this detector actively detect things. Who saw that one coming? No, but genuinely, we're going to have this guy detect our levels of soul sand. If our levels of soul sand are less than 4, so emit signal when under 4. No, when above 4. What that means is if I don't have enough in my system, it will not place the last one. So currently we've got some soul sand in here, as seen here. Even a second one. Oh, it's actually damaging 3. Mate, you gotta be smarter than that. Come on. What are you even selling me? Sleep charm? I mean, that's fine, whatever. Let's go ahead and do no soliciting. Isn't that a thing? Hold on. 1 second, 1 moment. I saw the thing. There was definitely, was it in the bounty board? Oh, here we go. Oh, it doesn't exist. What does it? Hold on. Wandering, what do we have? Unlock the reins of a wandering trader llama. Wow. Invites a wandering trader to find a new home. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I need to look into that. Can I pick him up? What? Wait. Alright, come. Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, so how cool is that? So that, as you can see, can work. So if I go back to the soul sand, and we order 2 more, so obviously we have 4, it's going to order a stack at a time, so I guess that 2 more didn't matter. But it should place the thing live. Awesome! How good! We've solved it. Quite simply with this little guy here. Oh, the detectors, man, they can get the job done. Okay, so that's it. That's it pretty much done. The only other thing would be possibly to put crafting cards on this guy or setting up our requesters to work a little bit better. So if I go back in here, Soul Sand, we've still got 2. Give it a second. It should shoot up right here. That's where it should go because we'll get a full stack's worth. I don't know how long the machine takes. He's currently haunting. He's haunting as fast as he can. Look, he can't go any faster. He's trying. He's trying his absolute darndest. Okay? You'll just have to have faith that it's working. Alright, so it's apparently the slowest thing on the planet because it's still not here yet. I believe it's all chunk loaded, so it doesn't even have that excuse. You know what I mean? I thought like, maybe a good chunk load excuse. Nope, still no soul sand. Alright, let's zip over. Boom, 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 boom. Soul sand's on it, but it's not being imported. Whitelist. Soul soil. Okay, hold on. Wait. Ta-da! How cool. I'm very happy with this. The only other thing would be delaying him. Because obviously if for whatever reason it places... Oh, actually no, he can't place unless the other one's on, right? Is that how that works? No, actually no, because it didn't work. I don't know. All I know is that it's working currently, and that's pretty cool. Nice. So this is obviously getting us nether stars, decent amount. And so all I need to do is open my backpack, grab out a dim chest. Oh, actually, yeah. Slap him to the side, go to output, have him push out the left, and there you go. Fully automated nether stars. Sweet. Now, another thing we could benefit from would be a dimensional tank. Now, they exist, as you can see here, and I can pretty much order one quite easily. And what this guy will allow me to do is grab the essence and stuff. Although, in hindsight, like just before I place that guy there, or I guess maybe a little bit of foresight, I don't think we need him. We've got a ridiculous amount of essence coming from our spawner these days, courtesy of speeding up our spawners. And as you can see, I turned off the falling animations because it was ridiculous. What's actually happening here? We're still good? No, we're not good. Uh-oh. Why are we not good? Oh, we're good now. Our experience level has shot up quite a bit. Okay, we had a bit of a hitch there. That was a little bit concerning, but we appear to be good. Is everything here working? The armory cabinet still is a bit rough. This guy is out of books. So hey, guys, in terms of the rate at which this guy runs nowadays, there you go. The fact that he's out of books means this guy is going off his chops. What are we looking at in terms of fortune? That's obviously the creme de la crop. We do actually have some more. Cool. So books, what's happening? We don't have any... Yeah. What do we have? We don't have any rotten flesh going into this guy. Obviously we've got rotten flesh. So let's grab an exporter. Just a good old-fashioned exporter. Slap this guy here. Maybe, I don't know, get a cable or two. Just attach him there. And have this guy do rotten flesh. I believe that's how this works, right? Rotten flesh goes in here. And that makes us the good stuff. How's it not in there yet? Rotten flesh, item, exact, ignore redstone. I'm not crazy, am I? Mechanical drying basin? Yeah. Okay. Does he not input from the side? Is that... It's a fair excuse if that's the reason. I just didn't think it was the reason. Okay. Oh, unless this guy might not be attached to anything. Hold on. That might make more sense, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's go cables. Try this again. So you'll connect there. There we go. Let's try and... Oh, I don't know how I've done it, but I've locked myself in here. Okay, that's fine. You've got this and this. Brilliant. You go there. Exporter there. Let's try this one more time, guys. One more time. Rotten flesh. Boom. Awesome. And so this guy's making books again, which means we're getting enchants off of the things again. And obviously, this guy should get his books soon as well, I believe. Yeah, he'll get them from this guy, essentially, whenever he can. Cool. Why is that? Does this guy have an upgrade? No, neither of them have upgrades. Oh, well. They'll fill up in no time. Okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, in terms of essence, we're fine. Nice. So that's the wither. That's nether stars automated. That's the book's done. We're doing pretty good. Alright, we're doing good in my little world. Wither we've killed. What do we get? Iron sight. The villager trader we killed. While making a lot of the quest lines for ATM7, the trader villager thought it'd be funny to constantly push me around the quest screen. Take them out. All of them. I want everyone. Yeah, this is personal. Everyone comes into this and they're like, the villager trader. Or the wandering trader. Look. Wow, look at him. And then like, a week in, and you're like flinching a little bit. I've never harmed a villager trader, a wandering trader. Fun little fact. All right, here's what we are going to do. We are going to do a little bit of prettiness. Now, in terms of glass, we've got a lot. What's a fun glass? We need the fun glass mod that adds a fun glass. What's this? Glass frog lights. They sound fun, but I don't know if they are fun. These look fun. I do like these. These look very fun. We may go down and like get some of these glass because once again, they look fun. I want to build a room around this. A bit of a room. I want to have this stuff looking a little bit nicer than it currently does. In terms of floor, I do want it to be planks. And so that's what we'll do. Just a good old-fashioned plank floor. I could push for a different plank, but I think we'll keep it simple. Let's grab exchanging gadget. Oh, we lose our flight. The cost of the exchanging gadget, we lose all of our flight. We'll select this guy, and then I guess this just becomes my life. Alright, so what we're gonna do real quick is mason table. Yes. Stone bricks. They don't go in? Beautiful. I guess we just need stone, right? Is that how this works? Stone. Brilliant. Chuck this in. What do we want? What's a fun one? I kind of already saw one I liked that I kind of want to go with. And was it right at the, yeah, do I want to just do checkerboard? In hindsight, no. We're going to do disordered stone blocks. So I'm going to grab some of these. And this is going to, yeah, that looks fun. We'll make the wall up here. So this bit up here, I'm thinking, yeah, we have this go all the way around. Possibly, I don't know, even some sort of bit there, maybe. Oh. That could work. I could do stairs, and we can get away with that with framed stairs. Love me some frame blocks, use them when I can. There and there. Eh? I think that looks pretty cool. So then up here, we'll obviously get some walls, once again. Frame walls come in clutch. We'll have these come around here. I was going to do glass. I don't really know. The glass might just not happen. I'll be real with you. Now, we could just do plank walls. Does that... I mean, I guess we can. Just trying to decide whether that looks good enough to be acceptable there. I'd argue it doesn't. And so we're just going to go ahead and pick them all up. Alright, instead we're going to go for the glass. I am glass fan. So we're going to have this go around here. And then that's all going to be different type of wall. I don't know what type of wall, but it'll be different wall. That's going to go through there. Beyond that point, it doesn't really matter what it is. Maybe it does, because we'll probably end up doing that. Yeah, okay. I talked myself into it. Alright, this just got a little bit higher energy, or effort, I guess. Both. But everything I'm saying is correct, just slightly different. You'll go there and there, sure, boom, boom. What I could do, I guess, yeah, I can open up on that side, sure, whatever. And then obviously this will all be, wood, boom. I think the item charging in my inventory is causing it to sometimes not place because it's like charging and that's updating it in my hand. I've noticed that a few times, so we might attempt to blacklist this guy from wildly charging or something. I'm not sure. I guess I just gotta be patient with it. So here's how it currently looks. Nice. Obviously, yeah, plenty of stuff to clean up. Great. Wonderful. It's almost faster just to break the blocks in place. I could be using this exchanging edge a lot better than I am. I will admit that. As for the roof, I will be making it planks. So that'll be good. Let's actually, honestly, yeah, let's just change it to building gadget. And then just do some of this. And that should be pretty good. And then what we will do is just pick up some of these bits here. I don't need the roof to all be wood, although underground we might make it all wood, but I at least want the outside to look as though it does. You know what I mean? It's about convincing us, I guess. See, like that looks a lot better than if I actually put all the effort in, you know? Now over here it goes down. Do I want that to happen here as well? And then we do something else beyond this part of the wall? Possibly even just more wood. And then this is purely just whatever this glass is that I want. I'd say so. Oh, frame blocks. I love you guys. Here we go. I've got something for you. I just need to make sure it doesn't already exist. Oh, wow, they've got everything. One-way window. That's not what I wanted, but awesome. Let's get some tinted glass. Why am I hearing fire? Can we not burn down my house? What actually was that fire that I'm hearing? You guys heard that too, right? Like a little fire crackling? The meteorite doesn't have any fire in it. I don't think it was my jetpack. Jetpack makes a very different sound. It sounded very much like, you know, a little flame crackling. Was it in the frame window thing? Was it in here somehow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But, I mean, that sounds awesome. Are you kidding me? So, one-way window. So, if I place this here, and here, and here. Currently, it's nothing. Okay. Sure. But then if I make this wood planks. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. They're not called wood planks. They're just called planks. I swear I know what I'm doing. Alright, I make these planks. How do they become one-way window? One-way window. Wow. Framed one-way window. Okay. So this is the framed one-way window. And I've placed planks. Do I need to then grab glass and be like, surprise? No, okay. Hold on. Hold on. At framed, we have some tools. We have wrenches. We have... What else? What else do we have? Hammers, screwdrivers, and saws. And keys. Okay. Some item frames as well. Wow. I'm just learning. Okay, hold on. We'll grab the hammer as well. We'll grab the screwdriver. So what do I do here? The targeted camera cannot be rotated. Interesting. Okay. Current see-through side, none. Hit with the framed wrench to set see-through side to north. Hit with the framed wrench while crouching to clear see-through side. Wow. Oh, how fun. Oh my god. And then, oh, that's so, oh my god. Oh. Wow. So, for example, oh, I wish you could do multiple sides. Because imagine if I had, like, this all be a see-through mountain. Where from the outside it looks like a mountain, but we're actually working on the inside. Like, it's floored off, and this is all windows. Oh, that would be so cool. Because we could do it with, like, this bit over here. I really like that. This is going to become these framed one-ways. That's awesome. Oh, yes, cool. Okay. Pick that up. Frame one way. We've currently got 4. I think, what, I needed like 1 more. Yeah, 2 more. Get some more framed cubes happening. Oh, I didn't mean to put that away, but I guess that's fine. God, what is happening with our inventory? Wow. One-way glass. What I was going to say, Mr. Frame Block, because, I mean, hey, look. What I was going to say felt far-fetched. It's now not. It's now not far-fetched. What if you guys did the whole go through? In fact, like, honestly, it could exist. That's the thing. It could be here. They've got so much stuff. But, like, the one that you can walk through. You know what I mean? They've got secret storages. The redstone block ones are pretty cool. We could definitely camo up some stuff. Double slopes. I don't know. Yeah, how would I even find the block? I guess it would be one of these. Frame bookshelf. Mini cube. Yeah. You know what I mean though, right? Like, Mr. Framed himself. Mr. or Mrs. Framed, who runs the joint. Over here, how, like, you can go through this glass. Eh? That, but any block, right? I mean, easy. Look. For average Joe, sure, problem, right? Like, that's difficult. That's a challenge. That's a task. For Mr. and Mrs. Framed running the joint, walk in the park. Consider it done. I keep looking because I'm like, it could be here. It genuinely could be here. Okay. What would it, yeah, okay. Alright, I've got my eye on you. Frame blocks. I love this mod so much. Okay, so, with our newfound one-way windows, we're going to have them here. Oh, it's so fun. And it's going to be dirt. We're going to get 6 dirt. We're going to go boom, 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 boom. And then we're just going to... And then we've got a nice little secret. And so then over here, we can go ahead and tidy this up a bit. See what I mean though? I wanted this whole thing to be a camouflaged area. How fun would that be? Oh. Next update. The next frames update. You'll see it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I need like two-way window. I need to upgrade my one-way window to two-way window. Let me just make sure it doesn't exist. Two-way window. No. See? Well, not two-way window, sorry. Two-sided window. I think it would still be a one-way window. Okay? I don't know where I'm going with that, but it's fine. It's fine. So, this stuff can also be fancy block, whatever the fancy block is, whether it's planks, or this stone that we'll mess around with. What's the stone? Have we used it all up? We may have. Cracked disordered. I think that's what we're currently doing. So that can probably line up there. And I'm guessing if I can be a little careful, can probably line up this area, and then we can have, I guess, just probably not planks. I'll probably pick something else to line the walls, but I guess it's the start. Let's do something else. What about good old-fashioned bricks? Do we have a... How are we feeling on the brick department? You know what? I genuinely, I think the bricks could work. And we've got automated clay, I believe, so that should be doable. And so that can go along there. Cool. And then, once again, just to make things look nice, let's go back to exchanging gadget. Let's hold one of these keys up into 3x3. And tidy up at least the bit that we do have opened up here. Make that look a little bit nicer. Oh, guys, I'm going to need some ideas with the one-way window on what we can do. Now, in terms of, like, functional, I doubt there's anything. But in terms of just fun, what can we do? For example, oh, yeah, we get, like, our underwater thing. I mean, the problem is glass is pretty cool as well. But, like, I don't know, I find that really fun. That's like that. And then when we come in here, you can look out a little bit. I'm telling you, endless fun for the whole family. Alright, this is going to go there. Sweet. Now we get a better view. Alright, cool. Sure. So, bricks. Bricks need clay. Clay, we've obviously got some. So I will grab all that out. Hopefully, I don't know. Do we have it orderable? I don't really know what we did with clay. But what are we doing here? We are placing it into our ender bag so that it can go get smelted. There we go. And then we're searching bricks. And we are making bricks. Boom. And then we are collecting this. Interesting. Okay, there we go. I was like, wow, what's that about? But that seems to be fine. So that should... Why did it do that? Come on, man. That's not what I asked for. What are you doing? Alright, well, there we go. Luckily, it didn't replace that. Okay. I think I need to be slower. I think I'm, like, turning away before it happens or something. Maybe? I don't know. It's being a bit weird. Especially since I shouldn't really have any lag, as we've seen the last episode and this episode. Aside from this gadget for some reason. I know Direwolf's been working on it. I've been seeing on his Twitter doing some pretty cool stuff. I can go there. And then, sure, I can go there. Alright, cool. And then obviously that there. I know it's replacing some in the wall, but that's not the end of the world. This place, hey, looking pretty tidy. Looking pretty nice. I would like to finish this off, right? Because otherwise, I mean, you know what happens, right? It just, nothing happens. Like I'll never finish it. It'll never end. So let's go ahead and make the mason's table so I can make a little bit more stony stuff. And then we'll wrap this up. I know that this episode's probably been mainly building, like just making this structure look nice, but I've honestly had a lot of fun doing it, so no regrets. No regrets at all. Let's at least pretend to be keeping this in line so that later when it comes back it's fine. As in when it comes back like over here. You know what I mean? It doesn't look as out of place, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Yeah, it works. Okay. What do we want the roof to be? Do we know? Do we have any... I mean, I guess I started with planks. Like over on this side, so we could just keep doing planks. That should work. Cool. All right. Oh, I've got all the ideas today. Mr. Direwolf 20. Here I am. It's your boy. So this guy's cool, right? How he does stuff. But you know what else is pretty cool? The ability to select a specific area. As in, look, here's what I'll say. I'm aware that if I mess around with these settings, I can have it do exactly what I want. In terms of if I turn off fuzzy, I think that's pretty much all I want to do. And then this will just literally only replace the roof. Or maybe I've got to... Like, if I understood what I was doing, sure. Everything would work perfectly. In fact, I think that's what I want. Connected. Right? But, hear me out. Oh. What the... I don't even know why that just happened. But what I was going to say was, what if I could hold this guy and like select, like drag to select a giant rectangle and then continue expanding it to like select the entire roof, deselect certain blocks I don't want and whatever, and then press the button to have it do it all at once. You know, I think that would just be better rather than clicking and going, oh, uh-oh, undo. But then like already there's water everywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's fine. Also, I think it did work. I just ran out of planks. So I think that is fine, what I was doing. Like this is obviously what I want to do, but that involves me to like, oh, hold on. Is that what I want to do? Okay, yeah. I don't want the, yeah. Okay. I think we're good. But do you guys get what I mean? I get what I mean. Hopefully you guys get what I mean. I should be able to do that. Oh God. No, I regret everything. I take everything back. Alright, hold on. All of these need to be dirt. Oh, I don't want that to be dirt. That could probably be frame block, to be honest. Let's go here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And I'll make those framed blocks, I think. So what I can do is I can break this and break this. We can search framed double. Frame double. And what we want specifically is a framed slab stacked on top of a framed slab. Now, I never know what this is called. I know it exists because it does, but for some reason, my brain is unable to witness it or remember what it's called ever. Yeah, half. Nope. Slab. But from framed. At framed, slab. Or can you, no, because I don't think you can just place two on top of each other. Right? Right, guys? Oh, you can. Okay. I think that's what I want then. So we're going to place that on the top. And that will obviously be, oh, it's going to look gross. Because I think grass, for whatever reason, in the frame blocks, I think with the shaders, looks grey. Might just be easier to do that. Yeah, okay. Well, it's there for the future, if we ever want to test it again. And then, hold on. And then we grab two more frame blocks, or frame slabs, and we place them underneath. And then we get the best of both worlds. Stuff on the top, stuff on the bottom. Obviously, in theory. Alright, let's continue with this stuff. And as you can see, it progressively goes through, so as to not harm your server. You know, whatever you happen to be playing on. So that's why it's sort of jumping around a little bit, because it's waiting until, I guess, it has the right time. Now that's probably, oh, yeah, that's fine. That's what we want. Alright, are we good? Have I done this? I think I have. And we've camouflaged it somewhat nicely. This guy can probably do with being one of these stones. We'll ignore the the wood that's gone everywhere that it shouldn't. And I may also just bring this back one. Because I think that looks a little bit better from the outside. Not seeing the stuff. I was going to put glass all in this area. You know what? We'll wait for frame blocks to add that block I'm talking about. Because that's totally something that's going to happen. Right, guys? Yeah, exactly. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up there. It has been normal episode length for me in terms of recording. And I'm happy. Although I don't really know if we did much. I am happy with what we've done. Having this area actually properly set up is pretty cool. I don't really know how to show off the one-way glass, because I would love to. It was a pretty big feature of the episode. I suppose I can place this here, and we can place. Look, you got to think from a video perspective, guys. We place proper stone bricks, and we do like that, right? Is that what I do? Guys, help me make a thumbnail. Yeah, if only I can move slowly. You ready? I gotta time it. Thumbnail. Okay. There's something to be had there. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you had fun. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot good. These episodes I felt a little bit better. I think eliminating the lag that we were having because of our server just being so far away from us. Removing that, even though it was like 200 milliseconds, it honestly, it's just one less thing to be concerned about. You know what I mean? I think it's fine. Like, we'll probably do more series in the future on servers, whether or not I let people on this server and see if it's just the latency that was the problem, or whether it's actually people in general like causing, passive lag in the background is the problem. I'm not sure, but either way, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you to our channel members and our tier 3 channel members and our donators. Thank you guys. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. As for this episode, I won't lie, I'm getting a little bit of allergies at the moment, so I'm sort of wanting to end this episode sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So be prepared for that. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.